on the second last questions, we've just had what we've had all along from this Prime Minister. No answers, endless cover-ups, not giving the information, not answering the question, dithering on all the important decisions. How much longer are we going to have to wait till we get rid of this useless bunch of ministers? The cab meter's ticking. Come on, tell us when the election is then.
He has been wrong on every single issue about the economy. When the people look at what the Conservative Party proposed, they will see they were wrong on Northern Rock, they were wrong on the restructuring of the banks, they were wrong on help for the unemployed, they were wrong on help for mortgage owners, they were wrong for help for small businesses. And when it comes to right or wrong, they were wrong on Lord Ashcroft. Wrong, wrong, wrong. That's the Conservative Party.
Conservatives are waving goodbye now to Gordon Brown.
Government backbenchers in particular must calm down. I'm sure they want to hear Fraser Kemp.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. 6 days ago, it was announced that the world's first...
Despite all the news about lobbying in Parliament, it hasn't been raised yet today. That might be because when we put forward proposals to restrict lobbying in Parliament, they both blocked us. When we tried to give people the right to sack corrupt MPs, they both blocked us. When we wanted to clean up party funding, they both blocked us. Isn't the truth, Mr. Speaker, that this Parliament will go down as the most corrupt in living memory because they both blocked reform?
Mr. Speaker, we have proposed and will implement a compulsory register of lobbyists. I've also made it clear that anybody who goes before the Business Advisory Committee as a former minister, they are compelled to take the advice of the Business Advisory Committee. In future, ministers will have to sign a contract in advance that is exactly what they will do. We have taken action to make the system more transparent. We cannot say anything other than the behaviour of the members of Parliament who were dealt with in that programme was unacceptable. And I believe that the action that we are taking, because it diminishes us all, is necessary for the transparency that the public want.
Mr. Nick Clegg.
Speaker, he's had 13 years to clean this up. Let's look at his record. Last summer, we had an amendment to introduce recall elections. Labour voted against. The Conservatives didn't turn up. 2 days later, our proposal to cap donations. They both voted against. Our attempt to restrict lobbying in the Companies Bill. Labour voted against us. The Conservatives didn't even turn up. Isn't this just a grubby stitch-up between two old parties who basically want to keep things exactly the way they are?
The Tories were heckling Nick Clegg there about Michael Brown, a Lib Dem donor who was later jailed for fraud.
Before he'd heard the answer to the first. Because I made it... oh, he didn't. I made it absolutely clear.